Shalom, my friends. How are we doing today? Oh, goodness gracious. We have so much to discuss. There is just so much happening in the world. Oh, God. How are we all doing on this, what day is this? Thursday? Jesus. Moses. I couldn't even tell you what day it is. Because it just kind of constantly feels like a weekend, I guess. I don't know. It just I never feels like a normal day. I'm holding up okay, Raymond. I'm holding up okay. Um, I don't know. We're here, and that's kind of the best we got, right? I don't know. Oh Lord, help us, right? You're pissed about In the Heights, yeah. Um, you and me both. You and me both, my friend. You know what? Like we can get right into In the Heights. Why not? Um, yeah, In the Heights. It's pretty upsetting. I think it's probably for the best. I just don't know what is going to happen to the future. I don't know if it's going to affect its Oscar chances, if it's actually going to come out this year. It we don't know. We have no clue what is going to happen. I would love to know everyone's thoughts about In the Heights. Also, would love to know what how everyone feels about the stream quality. I'm trying this new software. Trying to figure out if it looks good for you. How do we feel? Seems to be lagging a little bit, but that's okay. As long as y'all don't mind. But feel free to start throwing your thoughts about In the Heights. Yes, I agree, Nicholas. I also thought it was gonna basically get Lin his EGOT, but alas, I don't know if that's going to happen. He should have won for Moana, by the way, in my opinion. Um, yeah. So Raymond, you think that they'll probably push this till Oscar season, and then West Side Story will be pushed back till next year? I don't know. I think because West Side already has a late release date, I think it'll be okay. I think West Side will be good. Um, yeah, I'm not too worried about West Side. Hubert, do I see Pixar Soul as a contender for Best Picture? Absolutely, I do. I absolutely think Soul, if it comes out this year, will have a chance at Best Picture. Yeah, it kind of seems like Inside Out, but you know, it's a Pixar movie. Pixar movies kind of all have the same general vibe. Um, no, but I feel good about it. But there's a lot of good movie musicals coming out. You're making your Oscar predictions for April, and you're unfortunately taking In the Heights off all predictions until you get a date. Yeah. That might be smart. That might be smart. Um, I don't know. I'm still keeping my options open for it because why wouldn't I? I know that I'm releasing my Oscar predictions in was it 6 days, and I had In the Heights as one of like my top three front runners for Best Picture, like at least in the five, and it's not looking. There's no way to know. And speaking of oh wait, uh, you realize there's a Zane? Yes, it was a really good year. Um, Zane, that also looks like a very cool idea. You're mostly worried for Soul more than any other film this year. Yeah, me too. Well, I'm also scared for literally everything else. But yes. Um oh god, I don't know. What do y'all think about In the Heights? Are you excited? Do you think it's going to come out this year? Do you think it's going to come out sometime else? Imagine Call of the Wild for visual effects. Good lord, that would be something. Yes, you're scared for Eternals. I resonate with that. Um, kind of better not hurt the French Dispatch. There's so much that could be impacted, and I don't know if. Oh gosh. Okay, it's 1 a.m. here, but I'm gonna stay up for this. Mike, I appreciate it. Zane, you weren't excited for In the Heights. Interesting. Well, I am very excited for it. I think it looks remarkable. I think it really could do damage, especially during the Globes. I really think it looks amazing. Also, breaking news for the Golden Globes. I don't know if y'all saw this, but the Hollywood Reporter, and I quote, at least until April 30th, but possibly beyond that, films can qualify for consideration by the HFPA even if they do not first screen in a theater. Films may instead be released first on a television format. Examples: subscription streaming services, subscription cable channel, broadcast television, and will still be eligible. This is huge. This is crazy. Everything is just, nothing is the same anymore. Everything is up in the air. There is no, we just don't know. Because now they're saying that basically you can release something on Disney Plus and you can win an Oscar. You don't have to have that 2 week in theater format. So I don't know. Sam, the quality is very laggy. I can hear you but can't see you. Oh no. Let's see what we can do. Let's see. Let's see, is that any better? Let's see. Kind of moved it to make me bigger. So we'll see if that works any better. You're so mad about Wonder Woman 1984 because it doesn't come out for another 2 or 3 months. I know. No, I have not seen Emma yet. I'm very excited though. I think it looks really cute. Nicholas, I'm a huge Marvel Comics and MCU guy, but I'm really scared for Black Widow. Yeah, you and me both. Black Widow is one of my more anticipated movies. And I hope it comes out, and I hope Eternals also comes out at the same time. You can hear sirens in the background. Well, it is New York, so, that makes sense. New Mutants, I know, Raymond. It just keeps getting postponed every 5 seconds. It's awful. Sam, Soul was my most anticipated. Pixar really looked like they were coming back from a decade of sequels and formulaic films. Now that they're bad, not that they're bad, just nowhere near as good as the 2000s were. Totally. Yeah, I think it looks so special. I really think it has a shot at Best Picture. Elliot, Call Me By Your Name is beautiful. Kira, hi. Welcome to the discussion. Welcome to this live stream. Feel free to ask any questions you have, Oscar related, movie related, coronavirus related. There's just so much to talk about. Juan, you heard that Black Widow will come to Disney Plus. Interesting. I did not. I think that would be an interesting decision. I think that they should wait for it to come out in theaters. I think it's a movie just like Patty Jenkins said with Wonder Woman. It's a movie that should be seen in theaters. Working on my coffee, my friends. What's everyone's favorite coffee? I usually just have plain latte, skim milk, a lot of Splenda. I know, David. New Mutants they should just release in on some sort of streaming platform. I guess Disney Plus, but like, it's. I actually think it looks really cool. I think I'm gonna enjoy it, but whatever. Nicholas, your most anticipated movie this year is probably Dune or French Dispatch. That's a good one to be anticipating. I'm very excited for those. Hopefully they get released this year. Jackson, I know Scoob got delayed. It's awful. Maybe just deserves to be in theaters. Just give that movie a dang. I know. Zane, Greta Gerwig or Noah Baumbach. Greta. That's easy. Greta forever. Yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen with Black Widow. I don't know if it's gonna come out this year. Which means that if they don't release Black Widow this year, they're not gonna release Eternals, because I think Marvel has their formula of saying this movie comes out, then this one. So I don't think it's gonna happen. As far as Eternals coming out first, someone asked that question earlier. Nice dark mocha with 2% milk. Is that a dabbing emoji? Is that a thing? Oh my god. Is that a super emoji? What is it? Wow. Elliot, I do think Tenet will be released on the big screen. It better be. Keaton, welcome, my friend. Welcome. Feel free to ask any questions about the movie, about movies, coronavirus, the Oscars. There's just so much. There is so much. You know what? We'll do this. We'll do up to you category. So just throw things out there, and we'll see what we got. Is Black Widow standalone? I mean, David, I think that Black Widow will kind of be a standalone, but everything somehow ties into everything, you know? Black Panther, what are the other standalone ones? Doctor Strange, I guess it's a standalone. Like, they're all eventually going to get sequels and everything. Captain Marvel, it all goes together. You know, there's the Infinity Saga, and then we're going to figure out what this next saga is. There's no knowing. There's no knowing, you know? What do you think they're going to do with CinemaCon? Do you think they're going to release all of the trailers online? Or Raymond, your guess is as good as mine. Every con is going to be canceled. All the festivals are canceled. It's just, I don't know if they're going to... Some are postponed on a certain date, and some are just, like, indefinitely, and we don't have a date. And that's the hard part for me, is, like, we don't know when a certain thing is going to happen, you know? Elliot, when do you think life is going to come back to normal? Max Joseph Science Person, that's hilarious. I'm hoping by June, because I'm getting married in June, so as long as it's by June, I'm good. But we're not going to rush anything. We want to make sure everyone's safe and all that. Lady Bird or 3 Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri? That's hard. Performance-wise, probably 3 Billboards, but movie-wise, probably Lady Bird. David, I understand. Yes. But this happens before Endgame. It just looks like another forgettable Marvel film. Nicholas, I assume you're not a big Marvel fan then. I understand what you're saying. They are my life, so yeah. Anthony Hopkins for his second Oscar. Magnus, could be. The Father got some pretty good reviews, so I think that he has a good chance. I assume that's the movie you're talking about. Nicholas, you just watched The Baby Driver last night, probably in my top 5 of all time now. Yeah, that's amazing. That movie's amazing. One of my best friends, it's in his top 10. Juan, thank you so much. Thank you. Elliot, thank you. Thank you for the love. You still haven't seen Three Billboards. You should see it. Zane, unpopular opinion, not saying mine. Wes Anderson is overdoing himself? I don't know. Jackson Moore's all the way, my mate. Maybe she'll make an appearance in a little bit. Keaton, so do you think a lot of these movies are just going to be released at the same time? Yeah, That's a good question because there's so much like, there's always the January, the beginning of the year slump, then there's the big summer releases, then there's like fall Oscars. So like, I don't know if there's going to be this gigantic blockbuster month of movies, and then every single movie ever supposed to come out is going to come out in the span of like 2 weeks or something. We don't know. I don't know. Because there isn't an official date. And also, let's say that, God forbid, poo poo poo, Wonder Woman get it moved to August or something. What happens if this is still going? They're just going to keep pushing it back. I don't think it's a movie that they want to release streaming. I mean, Patty Jenkins literally said that she's not going to do that. So, Al Pacino. Yes, D. Black Widow looks cool, but definitely should have come out before Infinity War. I agree, but I'm excited to see how they make it work, if you know what I'm saying. You treat Marvel and Star Wars like fun action movies, not some extremely serious, life-depending, sophisticated series. Love them, but not like my life depends on it. Totally. Yes, sir, for the father. Yep. Yep. There's a lot of that. Yes. Good call, Magnus. Jackson, The Princess and the Frog is the best animated movie. I love that. A YouTuber said Quentin Tarantino and Kevin Smith smear their influences. LOL. I love the MCU, but I have to look at them as films, not just comic book movies. Totally. I look at them as films. I also look at them at comic book movies, and I love them. Yeah. Dawn, in your humble opinion, I would have rather had the Black Widow movie before Captain Marvel. Yeah. I'm curious if they were like, okay, we'll go to... I'm curious if they said, like, we'll just get Black Widow out of the way because now it's time, because people asked for it enough, or if it was like we probably should have done this before, but we're just gonna do it anyway because people want it. But I have a feeling, knowing the way Kevin Feige works, it's gonna somehow make sense that it was supposed to be placed where it is in this world. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that they're gonna be like, and here's the Black Widow movie. It's all gonna fit somehow. I believe that. Keaton, can you rank Edgar... Oh, just moved away. I will do an Edgar Wright ranking later this year. That's coming. Was No Time to Die the first movie to get delayed? It might have been. I'm not sure off the top of my head, actually, though. Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix should have been nominated at the Oscars. Is that your favorite Harry Potter movie? I'm actually very, very soon doing a Harry Potter ranking, which I'm very excited about. In fact, my computer's sitting on top of a Harry Potter book. Yes, Harry Potter. Civil War. So good. What movie are you hyped to see? There are so many. There's so many movies I'm so excited to see. A lot of them are delayed. In the Heights. I'm Dune, Tenet, Trial of Chicago 7, Five Bloods, Mank, Black Widow, Eternals, Wonder Woman, The Prom, West Side Story. There's so much that I'm excited for, and I just hope it all comes out this year because I just don't want to wait. I just don't. Am I a James Bond fan? Yeah, but I'm not like a gigantic one. Absolutely, Anna de Armas, and she's in No Time to Die, which is very exciting. Watch the platform on Netflix. It's basically Bong Joon-ho. I'm on it. Someone on a different YouTube channel attacked you today. That's not nice. No one should attack anyone on YouTube. I don't do that on this channel. So don't do that, my friends. It's not nice. Okja! I love Okja. Yes. Willem Dafoe should have the 100 Oscars. He's so good in literally everything he's ever done, especially Florida Project. So, Nicholas, reporter. So there's a bunch of announcements you've made about a bunch of Marvel projects. How are you managing all that? Was that to me? I don't have a bunch of Marvel projects. I wish I did. I do think, Magnus, that Edgar Wright could get awards talk for Last Night in Soho. I think he was on the right track with Baby Driver, and I believe this could be big. Kevin Feige. It's like making my own money. You like the early Harry Potter movies? I think the early Harry Potter movies make me feel the best because they're all amazing. Guardians of the Galaxy is a 10 out of 10. Yep. Five Bloods will be on Netflix. Yeah, but I want to see it in theaters, kind of like The Irishman. It should be seen in theaters, you know? But with that new Golden Globes announcement, they don't have to be released in theaters now. So we'll see how that affects the Oscars if they follow suit, you know? Raymond, do you think Knives Out should have been nominated for Best Picture? Personally, I think it should have been nominated. Yes, I would have put it in place of Ford v Ferrari. So yes. But I'm happy it got the screenplay. That was good. You think there will be a huge amount of movies released in November and December, forcing the Oscars to be bumped a month or two? Yeah, I would not be surprised about that. Or they keep the date, and then we all just have the busiest month and a half of our lives. You know? What do you think the best movie year is? I mean, I said it a lot. Last year, the Parasite year, for me, was probably the best year in recent memory. So, you're curious about the West Side Story remake because, like, it's going to be a remake of one of the best movie musicals of all time, but then again, Spielberg, yes it is. I'm very excited for that. I don't know if y'all have heard Rachel Zegler sing, but, like, I mean, this girl is ridiculous. Like, she can sing her face off, you know? I think it's going to be really good. What do you think about Onward coming to Disney Plus? Very excited. I still haven't seen it because I'm not emotionally ready to see it, but I will get there. I was going to see it in theaters, but I was out of town for wedding things, so I couldn't see it. Nicholas, unpopular opinion, Brad Pitt was not Oscar worthy for Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Al Pacino should have won, or Willem Dafoe. You know what's funny about that? I agree with you. I think he's fantastic. However, I would have rather him been nominated for Ad Astra. I think he was better in that. Do I like Delicatessen? I don't know what that is. Do I? I'm not sure. Jackson, congratulations on your paper. That's awesome. Nicholas. So, in case you're just joining us, the Golden Globe big announcement was that at least until April 30th, possibly beyond that, films can qualify for consideration by the HFPA, even if they do not first screen in the theater. So, if you go straight to streaming services, you're still eligible. So, you don't need that 2-week theater engagement. Nicholas, Knives Out should have been nominated for supporting actor. Chris Evans would have loved that. I would have also loved to see Anna de Armas. That would have been great. Sorry. Here we go. Lots of comments. I'm trying to get to them all. Uncut Gems and Ford v Ferrari. Keaton, you should in my opinion, Uncut Gems. Uncut Gems is amazing. Ford v Ferrari is perfectly fine. I'm not a huge race car person, so I would say Uncut Gems. Moonlight and Parasite. Sam, yes. Minari to come out in theaters. Yes, it did really well. I'm very excited to see that movie. Hopefully, it actually comes out this year. Francis Ha is wonderful. Sorry, I'm trying to go quick so I can catch up with everyone. Nicholas, it will be on April 4th. I believe it is the date. Onward will be on April 4th. Moonlight was great, but Arrival would have been awesome. That would have been awesome. However, I'm still very happy that Moonlight won. Keaton, you dressed as Cliff Booth. I need to see that. I want to see that. Sam Meltzer Menards this year's farewell. We'll see. We did just have a big winner. The Oscars love Green Book and hate Harry Potter. I guess that can be true. Greatest Showman, Maleficent. Those are great movies. I like them. Nicholas, yes, Ad Astra deserves cinematography, actor. Yes, it did. Can you do the 5 favorite films thing like they do on Rotten Tomatoes? Zane, I don't know what that is. I'm not sure what that is, but if you tell me, I'm happy to discuss. What is the best movie year for me? Last year. Also 92, because that was Shawshank and Forrest Gump. Good Time. I actually prefer Good Time over Uncut Gems. You watched Inception for the first time and it was so good. Yeah, it's amazing. Peter Farrelly has more Oscars than Christopher Nolan. Yes, he does. And Hayao Miyazaki. Yep. Greatest Showman deserves a Best Picture nomination. I loved it. Let's see. Let's do... Was it 94? You might be right. I'm just a crazy person. Yeah, I really liked it. I really enjoy Greatest Showman. Yes, Don, Shawshank lost to Forrest Gump, which is why I still get angry about Forrest Gump, which is why I can't completely get into it because I still am mad that it didn't win. However, I do like Forrest Gump. Catching up. What is the first movie you watched in theaters? I I've been thinking about that and I still don't know the answer actually. Nicholas, yeah, I can't either. I cannot believe Bombshell did. Um, yeah, I think Jeff. I think West Side versus In the Heights is a very interesting thing. Um, I am so curious how that's gonna work. I actually think it's gonna be really fun, and I think it helps In the Heights if it comes out later in the year. I really do. I think that it will help people's memories. It'll help people get like, oh yeah, this movie's coming out, and it'll get them more on track to remember it. Um, uh, Jackson, good call, 2017. Is Wes Anderson overdoing himself? I don't think so. What do you mean? Pulp Fiction lost to Forrest Gump and Shawshank. Mm-hmm. Sam, yeah. I think it's a technical masterpiece. It just didn't do a lot for me. Lion King, in my top 10 soundtracks of all time, or Disney soundtracks. Uh, we're getting a big error sign on my little stream here. That's not good. Hopefully y'all are still with me. Let's see. Forrest Gump is Oscar bait. Ugh, no. Forrest Gump is better than Green Book, and I liked Green Book a lot, but no, Forrest Gump is better, I think. Um, Lady Bird and Get Out should have been swapped. Blade Runner and Logan, two of my favorite movies. Just watched Blade Runner and Logan like 2 weeks ago or something. Um, what was my opinion on 1776? I haven't seen that movie in so long, but when I do my movie musical rankings, I'm gonna give it a rewatch. In the Heights had a great trailer, and on Pretty Heights, yes, it did. It looks shockingly brilliant. I'm so excited. Jackson, that's a hilarious thing about Rita Moreno. Zane, you'd like to be an indie director and come out with a new movie every 9 years. Zane, I'd support you. I'd be there opening night to do your interview. As good as Call Me By Your Name, Logan should have won the Oscar for Best Adapted Screenplay. I agree. I know that's probably shameful, but I really, really, I mean, Logan just did it for me. Margot Robbie and Willem Dafoe were robbed because Three Billboards wasn't Oscar worthy. I disagree. I respect that opinion, but Three Billboards worked for me on every single level. But I totally respect that. I feel you. 1939. Yeah, the golden age. D. Lang, good call. Mr. Smith Goes to Washington. Sam Meltzer. So that's funny. Oh gosh, we're still on In the Heights. Let's get rid of that. Yes, I did give Green Book a 5 because when I watch a movie, I'm actually going to transition this into a question that I had on my community page about Mulan. Someone said that, quote, this is from Artsy Apollo on YouTube. People are saying they don't want to watch Mulan because the main actress supported police in Hong Kong. I would like to know how you feel about whether or not an actor's decision and opinions should affect how you appreciate their work. And I think that's a very interesting question, which will tie into Green Book. I try and watch a movie based on just what is in front of me, and I take out all the bullshit happening behind the scenes. So whether or not there's like controversy and like if it's a Woody Allen film or if it's I can't say his name, but the guy who directed Hacksaw Ridge. I refuse to say his name. I will still acknowledge whether or not it is a good movie. I enjoyed Green Book. I did. I have a lot of problems with it outside, but I try and judge a movie based on just what I see in front of me. With that, I really like Green Book. Do I have so many problems with it on the outside, like even like social climate wise? Like, yes, there's so many problems, but I really liked it. And so to answer that question about Mulan from Artsy Apollo, I don't think it should change my opinion on the work that is being done. If it's good work, I'll acknowledge that it's good work, but I will also call something out if they've done wrong, if that makes sense. Hopefully that makes sense. What do y'all think? I'm curious, do you think that an actor's decision and opinions should affect how you appreciate their work? Let me know. And now let me catch up with stuff. You think In the Heights will be like La La Land and Sweep? Raymond, I would love that. Which would also, if you're thinking sweep, give Lynn his EGOT. The Favorite deserves screenplay. Yes, I love that. The Favorite did have a better screenplay than Green Book. I agree. Aside from the controversies, are you a Woody Allen fan? Not really. I think I like the style of his world. I like the way it's shot, but I'm not like, oh, Woody Allen film, gotta see it. But I think he's a good filmmaker. Yes, Lady Gaga, her album was delayed. I'm not too in tune with all that of the Lady Gaga world. If she's in a movie, I know about that, but yeah, I don't know why her album was delayed. Like, now's the perfect time to release music. Everyone's gonna be listening and like listen. this kind of thing. It's perfect. Um, yeah, I would have loved to see Nicholas. I would have loved to see The Social Network get Best Picture. That would have been awesome. Why was Joseph Gordon-Levitt not sleeping? That's a good question. Diego, Klaus and How to Train Your Dragon overshadowed. I loved both Klaus and How to Train Your Dragon. I would have loved to see one of those two movies win. However, I did love Toy Story 4. I just wanted it to go to something original. Keep in mind, Pixar is my favorite studio of all time. So. Oh gosh. Lots of comments. The BAFTAs gave Best Director to Social Network, and The King's Speech is the most British film. Funny how the Oscars gave it to Tom Hooper, director of Cats. You think Manhattan and Annie Hall both wonderful? Again, aside from controversies, absolutely. I will acknowledge someone's filmmaking and talent. Like, there's so many people who have done bad things that are also very talented. You can't take talent away from someone, but you can judge them if they are bad people. Looper is severely underrated, Keaton. I'm with you. Luis, in honor of Keira Knightley's birthday, which of her many... Ooh, Luis, I love that question. My favorite Keira Knightley... I really like her in Imitation Game. I think that's really underrated. I also like her first big breakout performance in Bend It Like Beckham. Big fan of that one. She's great in all the Pirates movies, but Imitation Game is one of my favorites, I think. She was also, I saw her on Broadway in Therese Raquin, I can't remember how to pronounce it, that she was so good in. I would love to see her do everything. I would watch her read the dictionary. She's brilliant. Yeah, 500 Days of Summer is a big hit, Raymond. Sorry, scrolling. I agree. Judge a movie based solely on the movie. Yep, exactly. Roman Polanski, not a good person. Is he a good filmmaker? Absolutely. And if other people want to judge a movie based on the things going around it, that is no disrespect. You got to do whatever you want. I just like to watch a movie and do my best to take out all of the outside noise. Nicholas, I love Hacksaw Ridge. Sam loves it. Like, unnecessarily loves it. I just hate him. I hate the director. I refuse to say his name on my channel, as you can see why. I Lost My Body is a masterpiece. I would have loved to see it. That movie shocked me with how good it was. I was so into it. Dawn, you would have been pretty annoyed Frozen 2 won over those two, though. Yeah. Toy Story 1 and 2 are much better. 3 and 4... Ooh, interesting. Well, after Soul comes out, y'all get my gigantic ranking of every single Pixar movie. Faisal, yes, Glenn Close is still... It's either going to be her or Saoirse as of now, unless no movies come out. Oh god. Okay. Imitation Game is okay. Totally. That's not... I feel you. Disney versus Pixar. That's impossible. Depends on the movie. I haven't watched Imitation Game. Yes, watch it. Sam, I feel like I'm the only person who hates Frozen 2. Everyone thinks it's so cute and sweet. Oh, no. I know so many people who didn't love it. So many. I just loved it. Don't apologize. Samba. I'm pretty sure okay, some episode. What's your favorite on-screen friendship? Lately, it is Roman Griffin Davis and Archie Yates and Jojo Rabbit. That friendship melts my heart. It just makes me so stinking happy. And I love Frozen 2. I also do like Frozen. I just prefer Frozen 2. We'll be seeing J. Hud in Oscars 2021. I think we will be, assuming that movie comes out. Yeah. All movies that include that guy are very good. So, yes, I just ugh. Is Marvel cinema? Yes. Yes, it is. I Any movie is cinema to me. I don't. I don't know if y'all saw this, but I did a interview with Letterboxd about my favorite movie. I was the person who watched Avengers Endgame the most amount of times, and um, they asked me the question about cinema and like Martin Scorsese's thing, and my answer was basically Martin Scorsese is one of the greatest directors of all time, one of the greatest filmmakers. However, his opinion isn't like the law. If I think Avengers Endgame is cinema, then it is. If you don't, you are more than welcome to think that. To me, it is cinema. To me, it's a masterwork. So that is my opinion. If you think that The Room is cinema, I have no decent way to object you. I could disagree with you a lot, but if you think it's cinema, great. Um, Sonic the Hedgehog for Best Picture. Honestly, it's what the world deserves. What is my favorite ensemble for a cast? Besides Avengers Endgame? I really love the Knives Out cast. I really like the Favorite cast. Shawshank. I'm going deep. Those are the ones off the top of my head. But that's a good little ranking I could do, or top 10. See, Sam, you liked Missing Link. I wasn't into it. That was the one animated movie I just couldn't get into. I liked the animation, I just didn't like the movie. I know I should have, but I just couldn't get into it. It's 2 a.m.? Oh my gosh. Well, thank you for watching, my friend. I appreciate it. It was in my predictions for animated features. I probably did. Was it a recent trailer? Because I haven't seen a trailer in the last couple of days because I've been working my tushy off. Nicholas, yeah, I did an interview with Letterboxd. Let me try and find it. Let's see. Stand by, my friends. Let's see. In case you're like, what's Max doing? What's happening? Hold on. Oh god. Oh goodness gracious. We're almost there. Here we go. All right. In case you're wondering, I did this interview with Letterboxd because I watched Avengers Endgame the most amount of times, and so they did a thing with me. It was really cool. Sonic for Best Actor, Jim Carrey. Honestly, he was so good. He was amazing. Supporting actor, yeah. Dawn, what are my predictions for Best Picture? I will let you know on April 1st. You can watch my March predictions, but I have a very good feeling that those are going to be very... Well, I have no idea. To be honest, I haven't even thought about my predictions for this month, for April, because of everything that's going on in the world. But I need to start making those, because there's a lot happening. Doubt, good call. Which John Wick movie is my favorite? Oh, man. I mean, the first one is so freaking good, but the fight choreo in the third, and the color palette. No, Mamma Mia, it's one of my favorite musicals I've ever done. I love it. I'm so sorry. Wait, I was gonna be on stage. What part were you, Jackson? Oh, Parasite also. It's a great ensemble. Good call. I think we all have to agree that we have to let our We have to let our hopes for good animated movies be in the hands of companies like Leica and Netflix and Sony and maybe Pixar if they stop making sequels. Yeah, listen, they just released two original movies. So I feel good about those. Um, the uh, the pianist should never have won the Oscar. Well, whoops. Did Kate Blanchett ever give a bad performance? No, probably not. She's kind of like Joaquin Phoenix. There's so many of them, like Viola. No matter what movie they're in, even if the movie is bad, they're amazing. You know. Um, Kings of New York should have won Best Picture Director. So I'm seeing a lot of like big movie talks. So let's talk about the Oscars, my friends. What do y'all think is going to happen this year? There's so many wonderful movies that are supposed to be coming out, but is anything going to come out? I would love to know what y'all think. What are your top 10 for picture, for actor, for animated, my favorite category, in case you didn't know? Jesus. There's so much. Come on, starring Joaquin Phoenix. I'm very excited for that. Anything Joaquin does, I am here for it. Hopefully this is Wes Anderson's year, Zane. It could be. It could be his year. Cause if I think French Dispatch, if it has a November, December release date, it'll have a much better chance at Oscar. Um, uh, y'all stand by. I'm restarting some Wi-Fi to try and get this as better resolution or something. 1 second. Okay. I'm hoping that there won't be any interruptions because it says that YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. As such, viewers will experience a buff. So I'm sorry for that. Won't be like this again, hopefully. I have seen Contagion, but not recently because it's gonna freak me the heck out. Um, Best Actor, Ben Affleck. Yeah, there might be a big campaign for him. I think there really might be. Shaun of the Dead. That's a good one. You think the Oscars will be political this year? How so? What do you mean? Um, you're looking forward to see Glenn Close take up the stage on Oscars? Yeah, me too. Or Saoirse Ronan. But if Glenn, again, like I said in this last month's predictions, if Glenn Close is even kind of a thing, it's over. Um, Scene 22, 2020 releases. That's hard to say. Top 10 are Invisible Man, Onward, The Hunt, Shaun of the... I almost said Shaun of the Dead. Shaun the Sheep 2, Way Back, Sonic, Call the Wild, The Banker, Birds of Prey. Do you think any of those will get nominated, my friend? My top three for Best Picture are French Dispatch, Five Bloods, Tenet. Those are three very, very, very strong options. My number one as of March 1st was Five Bloods. I haven't heard too much more about it, so I might keep it there. I don't know. I have a few days to decide. We'll see. Keaton, what if the Oscars for this year just uses what we have so far? It would be the most. It would be the strangest ceremony I've ever seen in my life, but I think it would also be the most watched because people would want to know what happens because it would just be a shit show. But I would be into it. Um, let's see. But also, in all fairness, if they don't release, if God forbid, poo poo poo, this keeps going for months and months and months, they just would not have the Oscars. They just won't. There's not enough movies. If this would have happened in November, December, they probably would have, but they're not going to do it now. Um, D Lang, yeah, I think she'll either win this year or maybe eventually for Sunset Boulevard. I don't know, but she has to win. I'll be freaking livid. Um, Zane, you personally appreciate Wes Anderson, less emphasized pictures. Moonrise Kingdom, yes, that's totally fair. Although I'm a huge fan of Grand Budapest. Um, Nicholas, well, when you are able to see Blade Runner 2049, it's really good. So, do I know who Karsten Runquist is? I don't. I don't. I'm very sorry, but I'm sure they're wonderful. Um, if I yes, Glenn Close is a little older. It would be a crime if she left this earth without an Oscar. That would be that would be one of the biggest tragedies in the Oscars. They would be ashamed. Uh, Five Bloods, Delroy Lindo. Yeah, they do. I'm so like Spike is also one of my favorite filmmakers. Black Klansman was one of my favorite movies from a couple years ago. I'm very excited for Five Bloods. I think it's gonna be it's I think it's already overlooked. I think it's gonna be so good. I'm so excited. Um, Don, you actually avoid R-rated movies because I don't like excessive violence. I think that is a totally valid thing. Gratuitous violence, a lot of people hate it. I like it. I don't like pop ups when people. Ugh, that I don't like that. I hate it that Uncut Gems is on Netflix everywhere except the U.S. Isn't it annoying? That'd be so annoying. That is so annoying. I mean, Frances is perfect. She is. Don, I don't think that's true. That violence usually makes a better movie. I don't think that's necessarily true. It can be true, but like, I don't think blood equals good movie. I think it depends. Jackson, have we watched Smash? We did watch. I don't know about her, but we watched. I watched like 2 seasons of it. It was good. The songs are amazing. A lot of good theater writers in there, by the way. Um, Zane, I'd love to go to film school in Italy. Thinking my first motion picture will hopefully be in Italian. I would love that for you, my friend. If you ever make that movie, which I know you will, I'll be there supporting you. I'll be reviewing you. And I'll give you all positive reviews, no matter what. George, I hope that the delay in The Heights makes it more easy to get into Best Picture. So, in The Heights, I agree. That was one of the first things that we started talking about, but yeah, that's what I was thinking. The summer release date was giving me a little bit of hesitation. I wasn't feeling too confident about it because I think it would maybe kind of be like a Rocket Man situation and it just kind of gets forgotten. And that would be such a shame. So I think that if it goes up against West Side Story or around that same time, it has a better chance of getting into Best Picture and a lot others. I think it could end up being what West Side Story did years and years and years ago and get like a huge amount of nominations. You could get picture, you can get actor, supporting, you can get picture, director, lead actor, supporting, screenplay, song, cinematography, production design, probably not costumes, sounds. That's already 11. I'm not saying it's going to happen, but if it has a really good release date and it's as good as I think it's going to be, it could be huge, as can West Side Story. So, George, I'm with you. I'm hoping that it does. Yes, Faisal, I wish it. Two things. One, I wish I knew how to say your name. Because you're always on here, thankfully, and I need to know how to say your name. And I want to know. Second, I agree with you, my friend. This is the time where kindness should be spread. Much more than the virus. Speaking of, I think I have to sneeze. Nope. Maybe. Bless me. Sorry about that. Hateful Eight. Overall, too long. It got boring. Yeah, I think it was a little bit too long. I enjoyed it, but eh. Terrence Malick. What's up with him? He's great. Thanks, Max. You're welcome, my friend. Is the worst you've seen? You didn't like Hateful Eight. Interesting. Miss Americana for Best Documentary. All right. you have a bunch of rough drafts for scripts of short films I want to shoot, but probably never will. Hey, you can do it. I do like Hateful Eight, but I do think it's a little slow. Yes, Kiara, I'm so excited for Next Goal Wins. I don't know if it's going to do as well as JoJo did, but I'm very excited for it. The Pet Dragon live action movie is the best live action remake? The Pet's Dragon. Do I even know what that is? Sounds good. You think the only nominations in the Heights will get are song, maybe sound editing and mixing? I think it's gonna get picture. I have a really good feeling about it. Jackson, do I remember your best supporting actress winner of 2019? Not off the top of my head, but once you tell me, I will remember. Nicholas, yeah, I think In the Heights may win song. I think it really might. But Billie Eilish, James Bond. I don't know. Although, wait, when was James Bond pushed back to? Someone throw that in the comments, if you don't mind. When is James Bond coming out? Because if that's not coming out till post-Oscars, then that'll be something. Thomas, so sad I'm late. Thomas, you're just on time. In time, whatever. In the Heights, yeah, I would love it for it to win song. And then gives Lin-Manuel his EGOT. Unpopular opinion. Mandalorian is a fine show, but not anything special. If anything, I love that show. But if anything, it gave us Baby Yoda, who solved world hunger. He didn't. But Baby Yoda, favorite baby creature. Baby Yoda, Groot. Those are the two. Baby Yoda or Groot. Go. Blah, blah, blah. I cannot imagine Michael Bay as an indie filmmaker. That'd be hilarious. Pete's Dragon. Pete's Dragon is the best live action remake. I understand. Much better. November for Bond release. Thank you so much for that. Keaton. Thank you. So, I think right now it's going to be between Lynn for In the Heights, or Billie Eilish for James Bond, or if they do a new song for West Side Story. That could be something. I'm not counting that out. Faisal, thank you so much for the love. I really appreciate that, my friend. That was very kind. And while you're all at it and doing that, please like, I hate self-promoting, it's so awkward, but please like this video and share it so other people can watch it. But don't worry, y'all are my favorite. Babu Frick! Hey, Babu Frick! I can't. I love it. Can Tom Hooper save his career from all the hate? I'm giving him a chance because he's created some other masterworks. So, like, he had one really, really bad flop, but he's fine. He's fine. I'm not worried about him. Have I seen the show Little Fires Everywhere? No. What is it on? I don't watch a lot of shows. I watch a lot of movies, though. Unless Respect has an original song in the Heights for the win. That's a good call, too. Yeah, and that could also give J. Hud an Oscar if she, somehow co-writes it or whatever. Baby Yoda over Baby Groot, but I love Big Groot. I am Groot. You forget about Pete's Dragon. I think Jungle Book is the best live-action remake. The Lion King is a cancerous atrocity and is easily the worst remake. That's a totally fair assessment. I really liked it. And speaking of, just like a live-action kind of discussion, I get asked this question a lot. Do you like these live-action remakes? What's your opinion on them? I like the live-action remakes as long as they are also making new content. So if they want to make a live-action Mulan, Lion King, Peter Pan, Jungle Book, I don't care. As long as they are also doing new things, I'm going to go see it all. Because I love these stories. I love Lion King. I love Mulan. So why wouldn't I see it? And I like them. Unpopular opinion. Jungle Book remake is okay. John, I agree with you 100%. 100% I agree with you. The Jungle Book remake is okay. Visuals are great. I actually really liked Aladdin. But, that's just me. Thomas, I assume that's for James Bond, I think, maybe? Do you think that there would ever be a superhero movie to win an Oscar? Yes. I don't think now, though. It would have to be Joker-esque. I don't see the Marvel Cinematic Universe right now winning a Best Picture. It would have to be like a Todd Phillips kind of Joker kind of movie, See, Don, I agree with you. The only thing I didn't love about the Aladdin remake is that Speechless. I love that song. I could sing, I know every single lyric. But it just didn't fit in the world. It didn't work. Like, it took me completely out. She sounded amazing, but what? It was weird. Oh gosh, okay, lots of things coming in here. Hudson, new Respect teaser. Respect, find out what it means to me. And the Oscar goes to, that's funny. The new Aladdin is better than the original. Now, I wouldn't go that far, Thomas. However, I love your passion. What about The Dark Knight? What about it? It's a perfect movie. Yes, that would have been good. I understand. Dark Knight. That could have won Oscar. I would have been into that. Aladdin and Lion King didn't work because they only really work in animation. Mulan and Jungle Book are more adaptable to live action. Interesting. See, I think Aladdin, they both worked for me. All of them worked. And that's the only one I really, really didn't love, I think, was Cinderella. For some reason, I couldn't get into it. Even Maleficent, I was kind of into. The second one especially. I like the second one. Nicholas, how dare you say Suicide Squad? Academy Award winning Suicide Squad. Oy. The one Bob Fosse movie that has yet to be done on Broadway. And all that jazz. Good call. You had trouble with Will Smith and Aladdin. He seemed to... Yeah. That's a hard one because he had the biggest shoes to fill on the planet because it's Robin Williams, so it took me all of Friend Like Me to get used to Will Smith. That was a hard thing. That was weird. But I gave him some leeway because it's impossible to fill one of my favorite actors' shoes. It's just impossible. But I think he did a good job. Dawn, yeah, I kind of laughed. Great song, out of place, didn't fit lyrically, didn't fit musically. It's like, it's a Pasek and Paul song, who I love, sprinkled with a little Alan Menken, Jackson, don't apologize. I love Speechless. I think it's a really good message, but it just didn't fit. Nicholas, yes, Baby Driver, so good. Live action remakes aren't movies, they're money makers at the moment. Ew, ATM machines that don't give, only take. Yeah, no, I totally feel that. However, they're absolutely money makers. They just want the money. But on occasion, they'll do something really different or have a good message. As much as I didn't like the song in Speechless, it's a really good message for girls. For women who, need to be able to say that they have a voice. So that wasn't really said in the original. So, at least that's there, Don't feel bad, my friend. You're good. Nicholas, you only think 1917 deserved 5 noms. Which nominations would it be? Robin Williams' best performance is the genie. I might be on board with that. It's either that, Hook, Doubt. God, he's so good. He's good in everything he's ever done. Let's see. What animated movie would you not want to meet? Zootopia would not be good live action. That would be weird. I do love Zootopia, though, by the way. You think Will Smith worked for his version for the character and worked in the film? You didn't compare him to Robin Williams. If you didn't compare. Yeah. He worked for what he did. Totally. Fisher King, good call. Keaton, good call. Your favorite performance of Robin Williams is Dead Poet Society. Ooh, that's a good one. Everyone, excuse me, give your favorite Robin Williams performance. Love it. Jackson. Oh, Keaton. Good Will Hunting is amazing. Yes, it is. It's not your fault. Brutal. So good. The Academy. We have expanded to 10 Best Pictures so y'all don't cuss us out again. 1 year later when Deathly Hallows... Oh, that's funny. I think the Academy should just have a 10. They should just do 10 movies. Just me. Raymond. I love Big Hero 6 and think it should have been nominated for Best Picture. I loved Big Hero 6. I would need to see what was nominated for Best Picture, but I could get on board with that as a very, very good movie. Bedknobs and Broomsticks, how dare you. You think Avengers Endgame is a perfect movie, but it's kind of poorly shot and is very gray. Like, does no one else agree with me on that? I absolutely love Endgame, but the final battle is so gray. I don't really know. I disagree, but I respect that opinion. Mrs. Doubtfire, it's a perfect movie. It is a perfect movie. Oh, I finished my coffee and I need more. Bicentennial Man. Oh, I haven't heard that one yet. I like that. That's a good call. I'm into that. Queen of Causeway is the most original thing Disney has ever put out. Watch it on Disney Plus. Yes. Lupita is indeed in it, and she is practically perfect in every way, and she is always perfect in every way. Let's see. Trying to make sure I didn't skip. Very good. Sorry, I'm getting lots of information on this stream. Okay. Sorry about that. Could you imagine if the Academy still had 5 nominations and they had to pick 5 movies out last year? Yeah, that would be a train wreck. I would have picked Parasite. Those would have been my 5. Animation needs recognition in the Best Picture category. I agree with you. Yeah. I agree wholeheartedly. Animation is just some of the best filmmaking on the planet, especially from Pixar. There is no reason on the planet that Spider-Verse should have not been nominated for Best Picture. It absolutely should have. Anyway. Gregory, you recommend that I watch the Tearjerker Sounder. I can't say this. I recommend you watch the Tearjerker Sounder starring Cicely Tyson. That was very hard to say for some reason. Great, I will. I think 1917 only deserved director. Both sound categories, cinematography and production design. The score was so overbearing. Oh man, I disagree, Nicholas. I so disagree. I love the score. It's one of the best I've ever heard. I respect your opinion. Man, wow, that's interesting. I love that score. I think it's really some of the best scoring for a movie. Some of my favorite acting performances of all time. We can do a little Q&A kind of thing. Feel free to ask some questions. My favorite acting... Robin Williams in anything comes to mind. Viola Davis in Fences. Florence Pugh in Midsummer is up there. I really think she did something special. The entire cast of Parasite, Brie Larson in Room, Morgan Freeman and Tim Robbins in Shawshank. Those are the ones that immediately come to my mind, but I would have to like go through everything, you know. Um, do I think ScarJo was better than Renee? Um, I think ScarJo should have won for supporting for JoJo. Ask everyone what their favorite movie is, please. I want to see everyone's picks. Oh, that's it. All right. What's everyone's favorite movie? Go ahead. Oh gosh, saying Mr. Banks is so underrated. Yes, it is. If they only did 5 nominations last year, I think they would have been Parasite, Hollywood, Joker, 1917, either JoJo or Irishman. I don't think Irishman because it won no awards and JoJo won a lot more. I would have been totally fine with that. Nicholas, yes, should have been nominated for everything. I would have even given it visual effects. Keaton, favorite acting performance of all time? Everyone in Doubt. Gina Davis and Susan Sarandon and Thelma and Louise. That's good. Sam Elsa, your favorite movies, Letterboxd top 4. Parasite, No Country for Old Men, Whiplash, and Moonlight. You got at least 3 of my favorites. Those are awesome. Favorite DreamWorks movie? Oh god, I need a list. There's so many DreamWorks movies. Isle of Dogs director nomination, Nicholas. Okay, interesting. Faisal, you're looking forward to Tom and Jerry. You and me both, my friend. Zane, you find war movies a bit ugly. Interesting. Expand on that, my friend. Hopefully Soul's amazing and wins Best Picture. It is time for that to happen. I would love for that to happen. I just don't see it happening. Although we all said that a foreign film / international film now would never win Best Picture, and look what happened. One of the best movies ever made won Best Picture. Go team. Adam Driver, Marriage Story. It's a great call. Although I might prefer him in BlacKkKlansman. Foster and Hopkins in Silence of the Lambs. Hugh Jackman in Prisoners. That's a good call. And DDL and There Will Be Blood. Nice. Favorite movie from Bong Joon-ho? I mean, Parasite. I don't think there's any comparison. Although I really liked Okja. I really liked it. Yeah. My favorite score of the decade is probably either Her, good call, Social Network, great call, Good Time, or Parasite. All really good calls. Be Prepared or Shiny? Be Prepared. I assume there's only 2 options. So yes. Ledger and Dark Knight and J.K. Simmons and Whiplash. Those are... Oh, thank you. J.K. Simmons and Whiplash is absolutely up there. And so is Heath Ledger, actually. Those are 2 really good ones. See, I couldn't... There's so many. I couldn't even choose one. Little Miss Sunshine. That movie's amazing. Favorite movie is Life of Pi or Jurassic Park. Great calls. Can't go wrong with Jurassic Park. Pulp Fiction or Shaun of the Dead. Those are 2 really good ones too. I would go with Shaun of the Dead. Those are good. I like those. My favorite movie of all time is a tie between A League of Their Own and Casablanca. Jackson. Nailed it. Love A League of Their Own. There's no crying in baseball. Parasite does not have an original score. That's why it wasn't nominated. If it was original, yeah. It is from... So I see what you're saying. Why can't they nominate animated movies for cinematography? I agree. I think the cinematography in Spider-Verse is outstanding. My top 2 favorite films, but they never will because they don't think it's real cinematography, but I think it is. Top 2 favorite films are Star is Born and Endgame. I love you. Mine is probably Endgame, so. And which A Star is Born? I assume you mean the Lady Gaga one. But there's 3 others. Judy, Barbara, and they, yeah. Isle of Dogs is amazing and underappreciated. Yes. I mean, also great voice work. Dare I say it, D. Lang, The Wizard of Oz. You better believe that'll be making an appearance on my top 10 movie musicals. Raiders of the Lost Ark, Star Wars, New Hope, Social Network, and the Lego Movie. Raymond, I love your taste, my friend. Oh, yeah. Pixar fan. Hi. Sam Meltzer, There Will Be Blood is the best use of a slow burn in film. I'm finished. Yes. Does Martin Scorsese hate the MCU? Probably, but I don't care. Mother is Bong's best. Yeah. What was your favorite score of 2019? Oh, 1917, without a doubt. Followed by either Joker or The Last Black Man in San Francisco. Endgame should have been nominated for score, actor, and sound editing and mixing. I would have been into that. Her favorite is either Memories of a Murder, Parasite. Those seem to be up there for a lot. Favorite movies are Inception and Forrest Gump. Those are two great different movies. Young Gun Choi, you'll be back. I'll be here. What's a movie that other people love but you don't like as much? That I love but people don't like as much? Blade Runner. I think a lot of people love it. I don't love the original Blade Runner. I think it's really cool, but I mean I much prefer 2049. Like to me there's no comparison. I would need to think about that. A movie that I like but a lot of people don't. I don't know. I gotta pray on that. Star is Born is my number 2. It's so good. That movie, I want to see more from Bradley Cooper behind the scenes. Film editing for Endgame, would have loved that. What serious actor or actress would you like to be in a popcorn film? I assume you mean kind of Gregory, like a big like blockbuster. It's a good question. I feel like a lot of actors have done like the big like popcorn movies. Like, can you imagine Meryl Streep in like Spider-Man? That'd be amazing. I'd be into that. Sam Meltzer, Good Call in Zootopia. That screenplay is incredible. Oh god, I gotta keep moving. Y'all are typing away. I gotta catch up with you. I really hate the Oscars bias against animated movies. You and me both. Jackson, thanks for inspiring me to be more into movies. Max, I love you. Jackson, thank you. I'm glad that you are inspired. That means the world. Appreciate you, my friend. Zootopia, the Lego Movie, Spider-Verse, and Lion King should have all been nominated for Best Picture. Yes. Lego Movie wasn't even nominated for animated, which is a crime. Lion King was not. The only ones that were Beauty and the Beast, which is the first one. Toy Story 3 and up, I believe, were the 3. Should have been Spider-Verse. And hopefully Soul will be the next one. You rewatched Harry Potter, and now on to the 5th episode. It's so good. Sam and I started the rewatch. They're perfect. You feel like Endgame could have had a chance any other year. You know what? Let's just we can just do a whole like Marvel kind of talk if y'all want, because I'm always down to talk about the Marvel Cinematic Universe. So if y'all want to do that, what's your favorite Marvel movie? You can say Marvel, you can do Marvel Cinematic Universe, whatever y'all like. Top 5 favorite films in order from 1 to 5. Her, great call. Social Network, great call. Whiplash, good call. Lego Movie's on there, love that. Baby Driver, Your Six's Room. Nicholas, I love you and I love your taste. Endgame should have been nominated for cinematography, picture, supporting. Karen Gillan, love that. And visual, yeah, would have loved all that. Pixar fan, you just rewatched Coco and Inside Out on Disney Plus. Which one do you prefer? I prefer Coco. I might be with you, but I can't give you my full ranking because I'm gonna be doing a giant Pixar ranking once Soul comes out. Gregory, here's something nonsensical: a Moonlighting reboot with Ryan Reynolds in the Bruce Willis role. Why the heck not? Why not? People don't like me when I tell them I don't like Precious. That's okay. People are silly. People shouldn't not like you because of a movie taste. If someone says to me that they think Shawshank is a bad movie, I'll be like, okay. They're not worth your time. Not worth your time. You prefer Inside Out, Dawn. Totally fair. Young Gun Choi, what is the funniest movie you've ever seen? Mine is Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. The funniest movie? The first one that comes into my mind is Borat. I saw it with my dad and my brother, and we were sobbing. I think it was the only time I, like, peed in my pants while watching a movie. It's so good. Dawn. It's really weird, but I think Coco is a good movie. Not just... It should have been nominated for Best Picture, in my opinion. Nicholas. I think Shia and Noah Jupe should have been nominated for Supporting Actor, and both of them outperformed Brad Pitt. Sue me. I would have been into that. Especially Shia. Please don't hate me, but I seem to be the only one who found Mad Max Fury Road overrated. Why would I hate you? Not at all. My friend. That is totally okay. I think Mad Max is a masterpiece, but there's no story. But it doesn't matter because to me it's just so good. Oh, sorry. Give me 1 second. I might have some exciting news. Okay. Funniest movie. Airplane. I have it right over there. One of my favorite comedies. D, you've nailed it. Dumb and Dumber. Sausage Party. The best Harry Potter movies. Prisoner of Azkaban. That's a good one. Let's see. Favorite movie, Winter Soldier. I Will Not Fight You because that movie is a masterwork. Favorite Marvel movie is Guardians of the Galaxy. That's so good. It's one of the best ones, easily. Favorite Marvel movie is Guardians of the Galaxy 2. Interesting. Would be into that. Jackson, I have not seen that movie to my knowledge, but I'm interested because I love her. Keaton, you loved Ant-Man besides all the Avengers and Guardians movies. Yeah, totally fair. My friends, I might have a special guest. I might.
Hello.
It's going to be very exciting, my friends. Samantha Schiffman may have joined us. Would you like to sit, or are you just here for a pop-in?
I want to sit.
You want to sit?
Yeah.
All right, everyone. Pause everything.
I'm going to steal your chair.
You're just going to steal my chair?
Now.
Okay. Start talking to my friends.
Hi, friends. I don't know where to talk.
Just talk.
Okay.
You don't know where to talk.
Well, I'm confused. Because it's on...
Oh, yeah. Let's see.
Here, Scoochie.
No, we're good.
Okay.
Oh, all right. Here we go. Yep, y'all. Let's see. No, you look great. For anyone who is new to the stream or to the channel, fiance, ignore that video.
I know, it's so confusing.
You're just going to watch this. I have multiple tabs going on, y'all. Oh my gosh. There's so much love happening.
Fans are here. Hold on. Let's see. Wait. Hi, Jackson. Hi, Raymond. Hi, Thomas. Hi, Dawn. All my friends. Keaton. Who else? D. Hi, everyone.
You're as beautiful as ever.
I put my hair together today. I felt like I needed to be human.
Oh my god, no, you look beautiful. You don't know why my friends hated me because Parasite won Best Picture. Why would your friends hate you? Parasite is a perfect movie that you still haven't seen.
I know. Who is it? Sam? Sam would be mad at me because I was supposed to see it by next time I was on the stream.
Sam, is it Sam Meltzer?
Yeah,
Sam,
I think it was Sam.
You got Sam. She hasn't seen it. Home Alone 1 and 2 was funny.
That was filmed near my home.
I've been to that house.
Yeah.
Except it was blocked off.
It was because it was Christmas time and people go up to the house during Christmas.
Hold on. We got lots of things.
Yeah. All the way May. Yeah, Jackson, you are right.
Sam, what's your favorite movie?
Huh.
It's weird calling you Sam.
I know. You never call me Sam. My favorite movie.
Moana.
Well, no. I mean, yes.
10 Things I Hate About You.
I love 10 Things I Hate About You.
Breakfast Club.
No. I do love Breakfast Club. Wait. I'm going to think about it because I want to give a thoughtful answer to this.
Nicholas. Hi, Sam.
Hi, Nicholas.
Sam, you looking flawless as usual.
Thanks. I put
Y'all are
makeup
coming
on.
for her. I gotta step my game up. Your favorite MCU? What's your... Ooh, guys, this is important. What is your favorite Marvel Cinematic Universe movie?
I have two answers because we all know that I
think I
can't
know.
answer anything straightforward.
Is it... Can I guess?
Yeah.
Endgame? No, the first Avengers.
I love the first Avengers, but I really like, what's the third one called?
Infinity War?
Yeah, that one.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought it was either going to be
I
Avengers.
I actually like Infinity War more than Endgame.
All right. Either Doctor Strange.
I forgot that I love Doctor Strange.
Or Spider-Man.
It was going to be Spider-Man.
That's what I thought.
Because I think he's so stinking cute.
Yeah.
Just like adorable.
Winter Soldier's so good. You don't love those movies
because I
because
asleep during Winter Soldier.
you fall asleep during everything.
When there's a lot of action, I lose it.
You do.
So the comedy really gets me.
Artsy. Hello.
Hello.
Artsy, I answered your question earlier about Mulan. Basically, I'll go back to that for 1 second. Just because I remember that this was your question. Yeah, probably. But you can give an opinion here.
Okay.
Do you think that an actor's decisions and opinions should affect how you appreciated their work? The main actress from Mulan, do you know about this? Supported the police. In the live action, she supported like the police force where she's from, and they like did brutality and stuff. Do you think that like that should take away from their work?
I think it's hard. I think that like there's two separate ways to think about it. I think there's a way that's like you're judging someone as a whole. It's like, what was the example I was going to use just now?
I don't know.
Like, for example, underratedly, one of my favorite movies is Hacksaw Ridge.
I mentioned this earlier if you all were on the stream.
I love Hacksaw Ridge. But I think
Don't say his name, though.
I think that he who must not be named.
Who doesn't even deserve to be.
The director.
Is a monster.
Is a monster. So, but I don't think it takes away from how incredible that movie is.
Agree. But you also look at it.
But that's also different because he's the director, not necessarily like his talent. I mean, it's talent. He's a talented director, but I think that it's hard because you can judge a person, but I don't think it takes away from their work. You can be, what's his name? From Manchester by the Sea.
Casey Affleck.
Like, from what I've heard, I've not seen it. He's
great.
Incredible in the movie. But do I think he deserved an Academy Award for it? No, because he's a bad person.
Right. Denzel should have won. What's a movie that you don't think is technically amazing, but you still really love?
Like, not well made, but like, is a great movie?
I guess so, yeah.
My first inclination is The Room, but it's not a good answer.
That's not a good answer, but if it is for you, then great. Have you seen Lady Bird?
No. I haven't. I will.
Good. Another Illinois person.
Someone knows where the Home Alone house is.
That's right. In the Heights got postponed. Pixar fan, I know. I'm so sad about it. My only hope is that it still comes out this year, hopefully later in 2020, so that it has a better chance of being nominated for the Oscars. We'll see. The other one who actually
Hi, Michael. Sorry, I'm responding to everyone.
You're very famous. The only one who actually liked it was my girlfriend because she's Japanese and I'm Korean. Totally fair. Favorite Broadway musical? Michael, hi, by the way.
Well,
this is from Young Choi.
I have two things to share.
Oh,
my
God.
favorite musical is Cats. And Fun Home. It's two answers. Cats because it's just unbridled joy to me. Not the movie, the musical. But I'm such a fan of Fun Home.
You also love Guys and Dolls.
Oh! It's a perfect musical comedy.
I just can't get into it. Faisal, now it's as important as ever to be kind for those who are sick or those who are not and are scared. We're in this together. I love you, world.
I'm with you.
Amen, my friend. You love Tom Holland's Spider-Man. I'm sad for Disney because they don't own the rights. I know. It's such a shame.
He's so endearing. And my favorite thing about him is that he can't go to any interviews alone.
Because they'll spoil the world.
Yeah.
The reason why In the Heights getting postponed is good. I agree with you. I was just selfishly ready to see it sooner.
Totally.
But that's just me. You just rewound the stream and you saw the response. Great. Glad you saw it. Hacksaw Ridge is so good and my 7th favorite movie of all time. That is a totally valid...
It's such a great movie.
It's very good and Andrew Garfield is unreal in it.
Like, I could watch it over and over again.
Favorite Mulan song? Oh, man. Well, it was just in my top 10 Disney soundtracks.
Favorite song from it, I think, has to be I'll Make a Man Out of You.
It's either that or Reflection. Both are so good, but like...
far and above love I'll Make a Man Out of You. But there are some good lyrics in Please Bring Honor to Us All.
Yeah. That opening is so good. It's very underrated. Sam, where over the rainbow? Never mind, I'll find Sam one
Sam,
like.
where over the rainbow? Sam, one like you. He's making puns on my name.
That's
I
what I
like it.
thought.
He or she. I'm
I
so
like
sorry. I actually don't know. Samantha, what movies?
Read it loud.
I'm sorry. Samantha, what movie have you rewatched the most? For me, it's Wizard of Oz, closely followed by Grease. D. I love Grease. Rewatched the most? I mean, there was a period in college where I actually tweeted, "Help, I can't stop watching Frozen." But I don't think it's the movie I watched most. I don't know.
I don't know
I
either.
watch a lot of movies. A lot.
No, you watch a lot of TV.
I do watch a lot of TV.
Keaton, yes, I agree. He is one of the greatest actors currently living, but he is an awful person.
Yeah.
Doesn't take away from how
that he's
talented he is.
Yeah.
Rumor has it that Kevin Feige wants to do an all-female MCU movie and is thinking about introducing Jessica Drew, Spider-Woman. I would be so freaking into that. Sarah Green. Hi, guys! Sarah.
That's my Sarah.
This is one of Sam's
We were
best
just
friends.
on FaceTime, and I was like, go watch me on
I
the
was
stream.
wondering who you were
Yeah.
talking to. Cats! My girlfriend loved both of you.
Oh.
Loves both of you. Cats sob that movie is Gert. Yes, the movie is not.
But the musical is so good.
Oh, God. Yeah, fun fact.
Young is Korean for dragon.
I'm changing my name.
Wow.
Hopefully things will be over by the time Tenet hits theaters. Yeah, I hope so. I don't know when this is going to happen. Your year has been building up to Tenet. I need it to come out immediately. When did you guys meet? When we were 15?
I was 15, you were 16. We're the same age, but he's a couple months older than me.
Exactly 3 months, right?
Yeah.
April, May, June, July.
Yeah.
3. We met at a Jewish overnight camp.
We did. Favorite song from Into the Woods? Huh. Right now I'm partial to It Takes Two. But most of the time, I mean, Giants in the Sky.
Giants in the Sky is probably my favorite,
I also
followed
love All the
by
Steps of the Palace.
Yeah, or No More. No More.
I like Moments in the Woods. I lied.
Oh, that's a good one too.
Yeah.
Social Network 10 times. That's a lot of time.
That's a lot of time. That's a long movie.
Have we ever lived in famous filming locations? Used to live in the Elliot's neighborhood in E.T.
So I am from the city of John Hughes, kind of.
Yes, you are.
I mean, the suburbs of Chicago. So my dentist, the church that's in Home Alone, is around the corner from where my dentist was growing up. The Home Alone house is near me. The Ferris Bueller house is near me. The McDonald's that's in Ordinary People is near me. Like, if it was John Hughes or like an 80s movie that takes place in Chicago, I grew up there.
I'm Shawshank, where that was filmed. That was like 15 minutes from me. And the Christmas Story house.
Oh, I forgot that's in Ohio.
Yeah.
Samantha, what is a great show that I could binge watch during my lockdown?
That's the perfect question,
30
Thomas.
Rock. 30 Rock is my answer. Or Stranger Things. Or When They See Us. Although, you need to take breaks because it's a lot.
Pixar fan. Your name is Pixar fan 2007 because look at my profile picture. Soul!
Yes.
Love it.
Oh, Newsies. My sister's here.
Guys, in case you want to know, that is Emily. Well, yes, that's Samantha's sister's Emily.
Newsies is one of my favorite movie musicals. We watch it together.
It's also one of my favorite musicals. You wanted to love Cats because of the musical, but I couldn't. Yeah.
One, I understand.
Sam, my school is canceled. Our performance of Mamma Mia, I can't be on stage.
You know what they're doing, though? They're asking people to share on social media songs from the show, so you still get to perform them. And I think Laura Benanti's a part of that.
Mm-hmm.
Jennifer Garner might be a part of that. But share it with social media. People want to see it.
Oh, yeah. Nicholas, the voice of the grandma in Mulan, was Jane Waldo. The voice of Rocky was Ryan Swanson.
That's amazing.
Wait, why is Casey Affleck a bad person? Would you like to...
You go.
He has some... I don't quote me on this. I believe it was some sexual assault charges against him.
That's what I've heard.
Don't quote me.
I would look it up just because
remember.
we don't have that many details about it.
But yeah, and that's why he didn't go on the Oscars stage the year after to present Best Actress because
Correct.
He was like, you know what, probably better to stay out of it. Your favorite song from Into the Woods is Agony. It's so good, and that was one of the best songs in the movie. Also, the waterfall, brilliant. Yeah, you just forgot your girlfriend broke up with me. I'm so sorry.
Aw,
I'm sorry, my friend. Jackson. On the steps of the palace. What's your favorite Lin-Manuel work? I really like In the Heights.
I really like Hamilton.
Totally fair.
I really like Moana, too.
Oh. My answer's probably Moana.
Yours is not Bring It On?
No. I know you like Show Yourself in Frozen 2, but what is your favorite song, ignoring how it fits with the plot?
In
In
Frozen, 2?
still Show Yourself.
I like Into the Unknown.
I love Into the Unknown, but Show Yourself is a masterwork.
I also like Olaf's song. You know what song I don't like?
The small,
Lost in the Woods.
the 80s rock ballad.
It's ridiculous.
Agony. Public Enemies of Johnny Depp was filmed in the city. Nice.
Wow.
Wait, do you guys watch Schitt's Creek? Because
We love Schitt's Creek.
We do. You should binge.
Ew, David.
Oh my god. You should binge Barry. Yeah, there's so many things that we
Barry,
should.
but The Witcher I hear is very good.
You have?
Yeah.
Huh. Your school's going to be putting on Newsies this spring, but that is canceled. I'm so sorry.
You know what? It's a bummer that everything's canceled, but honestly, we'll all be the better for it for not having spread this.
Amen. And you just need one to believe in you. What? That was the Lady Gaga quote for A Star Is Born, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw them filming Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. I have a video, and you could see Quentin and Brad Pitt. It's the car scene where Cliff picks up the hippie. Nice.
I'm dying to see that movie. I'm fascinated by that content.
I'm ready-ish.
I said it the other day.
You did, and I was like, I just watched it. Ghost Story is my 8th favorite movie and is so underrated. Yes, it is. That was a good movie. Speaking of Casey Affleck.
You did like that person. How do you know who's? Would you know who is worse? Hint. Hollywood disgrace. I don't know what that means.
I don't either. Movie I've seen a lot of times was Star Is Born with Lady Gaga. 27 times.
That is a lot of time to see that movie.
I'm at 30 for Endgame. Barry is about a hitman who becomes a stage actor in LA. It's mesmerizing.
Wow.
I'm into that. Because I treated her like a jerk. Someone spread a fake. Oh, well, I'm very sorry that that's going on, my friend.
Yeah.
You're making a book series. What's this book series about? I want to know. Let's see. You are sad. I'm stuck in lockdown, and I want to keep watching Schitt's Creek, but she can't figure out how we can watch it together, even though we're apart.
I feel like there's ways to do that, but I actually don't know.
I don't know. Why haven't you logged Marriage Story on your... I didn't? It's on my
You should go in and
2019. I'll look at that later. What other big questions would y'all have? Best film composer? Do you have one?
Oh, what is his name? I have to whisper to you. That's who I thought it was.
Okay,
too.
yeah.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
John Williams.
Yeah, we're on the same page.
Yeah.
Is it true there will be no So You Think You Can Dance this year?
I think that's live is happening.
Yeah, I don't know. We're big into Masked Singer.
Oh.
That's
we
the
love
content.
The Masked
That's
Singer?
like one of the only shows that we watch.
It's the only show we watch live. You watch
RuPaul.
You watch RuPaul live, and you watch Lego.
And wrestling, but yes. You watch it with your mom, but she's not tech savvy. I understand.
That's, yeah.
Stuck. Another person who would always work with Tarantino.
Someone who's not a good person.
I know I should know, but I can't think of it right now.
Have you thought about reading the book? There's a book of Jojo Rabbit?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, I want to read that.
Yeah, it's been on my Kindle. It's like on my store. I just haven't bought it. Who traveled to multiple dimensions. I'll just keep it brief.
That's the book that he's writing.
Nice. I'm into it. Have you seen the show Self-Made on Netflix?
No, but I love Octavia Spencer, so I'll watch anything she's in. And I've not seen Little Fires Everywhere because I'm watching The Good Doctor, and I feel like I can only handle one thing with dramatic content at once.
Miles, you love Alexandra Desplat and Randy Newman. Yes, me
Randy
too.
Newman, I changed my answer.
Really?
I love Randy Newman.
No, I love Randy Newman, but John Williams.
When I was on tour, we listened to Randy Newman like while we were driving cars.
John
Williams is iconic.
Max, what do you feel is more important in a movie? Cinematography or music? I think they are both vital.
That was a question for you, I'm sorry.
It's totally fine. They're both vital to me. I don't think one is more important than the other. I think without good cinematography, it's not as good of a movie. And if you don't have music, it's not as good of a movie. Juan, what is your favorite Pixar film? I can't say mine because I'm going to be doing a big Pixar ranking after Soul comes out. But what's yours?
I love Nemo, but last night I was reminded how much I love WALL-E. I think WALL-E is beautiful.
That is a masterwork. Also, one of the best scores. So good. Oh, Harvey Weinstein. Yes.
Piece of garbage.
I understand what you were saying. Yes, he's a monster. Phil film
Hans
composer
Zimmer
is
is a great
Desplat,
choice.
Hans Zimmer. They're all so good. Have I seen
Lucy.
Loose? It's amazing.
I
Calvin
know.
Harrison Jr. is going to be the next big thing.
Someone asked me what my favorite MCU movie was, and I think I changed my answer.
To what?
Well, no, I stick with my answers, but I really love Black Panther.
That's a great choice. Yes, Loose is amazing, and he was even better in oh my god, Waves. He should have been nominated for an Oscar. He should have won the Oscar for that.
Yeah.
Jackson, good call on the artist. I think that score is really good, and obviously League of Their Own. Sorry. You love John Williams, but get annoyed when the Academy just nominates his existence. Great composer, over-nominated.
But he
I
does
understand,
some
but
fantastic
like
work.
he really does some great stuff. You're consider developing about Elizabeth Taylor. My dream casting is Rachel Brosnahan.
I went to high school with Rachel
I was
Brosnahan.
waiting for you to say it. Do you guys think poor people are nicer and kinder than rich people?
I don't have an answer for that. I think your character doesn't necessarily have to do with your income.
Yep. Pixar score. WALL-E's probably up there. Or up.
Toy Story. I
Yeah,
love
that's
Randy
a good score.
Newman.
That's a good one.
But WALL-E's my answer if you're not talking Randy Newman.
Hans Zimmer's so good. Favorite composer, hint, is Star Wars. John Williams. If someone asked me my favorite Pixar movie, I would say Coco, but if someone asked me to rank all the movies, Incredibles 2 would be at the top. I love that. I also sometimes think that I like Incredibles 2 more than the first one. I still don't know that, though. I don't know.
I disagree, personally. I think the first one is so good.
Oh, God, I don't know. Favorite character in film right now? Rosie in Jojo Rabbit.
I actually thought about this the other night. Like, that's a great character. What was I watching?
I don't know.
I mean, I love Edna Mode. That's not a good answer, though.
It's a great answer. She's an amazing character. Is Just Mercy King JC? Welcome. Is Just Mercy good? I mean, I think so. I think Michael B. Jordan's brilliant. I think Jamie Foxx is great. So, yeah. Thomas, Up is fantastic. What book would you like to see made into a movie? You read more books than me, so what do you think?
I just read a book when I was on the ship that was called Fates and Furies that I am confident should have been made into a book. It took me forever to read, but it's one of those in the same way, like similar to how not similar to Twilight, but Twilight is told from different perspectives. This one is told in like different times in someone's life.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it would be interesting as a translation, but it doesn't really go anywhere.
Sure.
But I'd be interested in seeing it in a movie.
Totally.
Big Magic.
She's been reading this I don't know if anyone... Has anyone read Big Magic? She's been trying to read this for how many years now?
A lot. I'm just not ready.
It's okay. Favorite original song from movie, Singing in the Rain.
Oh, great answer.
That's going to be a video coming up, so I can't tell you.
I know what mine is.
But a lot of Disney ones.
And I
It's a good one.
will always love you.
Nicholas, Ratatouille. Good call.
Oh,
You'd love for The Wiz to be remade.
I would also love for The Wiz to be remade.
I love that movie. That live action one was actually okay. Edna. You think Ed Incredibles 2 is average?
We
That's
watched
totally
it the
fair.
other night.
Sarah, have you guys seen Secret Life of Pets, the first and or second?
Many times.
You've seen both of them? Oh.
The
your
kid I
babysitting.
nanny loves Secret Life of Pets.
Yes, I've seen both. They're both very cute. I actually think I like the second one more.
Have we seen Big Little Lies? No, but it's on my list.
I never watch TV.
I do.
But, yeah. Keaton, have you guys read a book called The Night Gardener?
No,
When
but
I
I'm
read
looking
it,
for recommendations, so
Wow.
writing it down.
Is it weird that I like Toy Story 3 more than 2? No.
We said this the other day. We're the same age as Andy, so I
think Toy
understand
Story
that.
3 is better.
The Night Gardener.
But I think When Somebody Loved Me is a perfect song. Do you think You've Got a Friend in Me is the most meme-able song ever?
Memeable.
I said able anyway, because I yelled my ears out singing it. I don't know. Is it?
Maybe.
It's a great song, though. What if Hans Zimmer wins every award for score for Dune, and then Jean Baptiste, Trent Reznor, and Atticus Ross win the Oscar for Soul? I'd be into either of them winning, but I would love to see Soul win, even though I am so excited for Dune. I think Dune's going to be the most nominated movie of the year as of 2:46 and 26 seconds on the 26th of March 2020. That might change. Guys, don't you ever let a soul in the world tell you that you can't be exactly who you are. Amen. Absolutely, Black Panther is better than Guardians too. I agree. Oops, spoiler for when I do my Marvel ranking. Toy Story 3 is greater than Toy Story 4, which is greater than Toy Story equals Toy Story 2. Interesting. Avatar or Endgame? Endgame, no question.
Endgame. I've not seen Avatar though.
Portrait of a Lady on Fire is amazing and should have been nominated instead of Les Mis. No offense to Les Mis. Favorite song for a movie? Friend Like Me. Good one.
Oh, it's so good. Can you have friends do this?
Ben Mendelsohn. I love Ben Mendelsohn.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, did you know that?
Yep.
Prince Harry tested positive?
I
That was a few
did.
days ago.
That was a few days ago.
I did see that.
Tom Hanks and Rita Wilson were discharged. That's great. I'm so glad that they're doing better.
Musical. They're making it another. They're doing it again with Glenn Close.
I would assume it would be Glenn Close.
Which is exciting. Waves is great. Yeah, it's amazing and should have been nominated for a lot of things.
Climb is great. Parasite is great.
Parasite's a masterpiece. You think either Soul or Tenet will win score? I think that's
Soul.
a good call. 20th Century was fine. I liked it. Alan Menken or Randy Newman?
Oh, that's a hard decision. They're so different.
I would say Randy Newman, but that's just...
They're very different. I don't know if I can answer that question.
But that's just because Alan Menken has written some of my favorite original songs. Knives Out was great. It's so
I
good.
love Knives Out. Talk more about
Okay.
Sarah.
Parasite is quite...
I haven't seen it.
Sarah, can you please text your best friend and yell at her for not having seen one of the greatest movies? Literally,
I watched the Oscars with her. She knows I didn't see it.
I don't understand how you still have not seen it.
Because I need to be in the mood.
You are exhausting.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
The Lighthouse is great. Color of Space is okay. Color Out of Space still gets nominated for score. People behind the score be John Batiste, Trent Reznor.
I think it'll be everyone. James Cameron's Avatar is average. I think it is a perfect... Did she already text you? Right? Sarah, who's on this chat, just texted her and said, go see JoJo or Parasite.
Not JoJo. I've seen JoJo.
Jojo Rabbit is great. It's so good. Oh god, it moved a little bit. Which movie, King JC, which movie wow, words are hard. Which movie am I most looking forward to this year? I mean, it was In the Heights. Well, I really can't pick one. There's so many I'm so excited for. We got Dune, Tenet, In the Heights, West Side Story, Black Widow, Eternals, Wonder Woman, Five Bloods, Mank, Trial of Chicago 7. There's so many I'm so excited for. The Lighthouse and Uncut Gems were the best of last year. Best score.
Yeah.
I understand. Yes. Those are two really good ones. I would throw in 1917.
I want to see that.
Last Black Man, San Francisco.
Like
and Joker. A Hidden Life is fine. Truth is okay. Joker was great. Fair assessments, my friend. Terrence Malick is also brilliant. Are there any movies that you two completely agree on? I mean, I think we agree on a lot of movies.
We agree on most movies. I know one that we don't agree on.
Oh. What's it called?
Up.
No, because you think that movie's good. It's just too sad.
But there are parts that I don't like.
Well.
It's too sad. Are there movies we don't agree on?
Cats.
Well, I had a great time.
I also had a great time, so I guess we're on the same page. So, we would have to go through a bunch of movies and see Keaton, but that's a good call. Favorite quote from Parasite? The one about having no plan. It's so good. Nicholas, Knives Out is a masterpiece and should have been nominated for actress and supporting actor. I agree. Young, I'm glad you're not allergic to peaches.
Is that a quote from Parasite?
You'll know.
I texted Sarah a peach because I think that's what I was supposed to do.
You did right. Casablanca, Gone with the Wind. I would need to see them again.
Gone with the Wind. That's my answer.
Are you excited for Godzilla vs. Kong? Sure.
Big monkeys?
Yeah, sure. I'm not dying over it, but it will be great. I Will Always Love You was a song from Dolly Parton. She was the original. It came before.
I didn't know that. I thought it was for the Bodyguard soundtrack. What color should you paint your nails? Linkin Park After Midnight. You're welcome.
Pixar
Bye,
fan.
Pixar fan.
Meryl Streep and Helen Mirren in Whatever Happened to Baby Jane. I'd run to say yes.
Oh, we should go see that.
1917 is an average score. I'm sorry, but not sorry. I disagree with you, but I appreciate how you feel about it. Thomas, when I walked out of the theater after seeing Uncut Gems, I did not like the movie. Excuse me. But after it has sat with me, I really enjoyed the movie. That's a totally fair thing. That has happened to me with other movies, so I understand. Your friends tried to do the Joker dance, but they fell. They should probably not try again then.
Luckily, no broken
Memory.
All alone in the moonlight.
The best superhero movie is either Logan or Guardians of the Galaxy. I would for sure agree with you on Logan.
You know what movie
as much as I do love Guardians. But...
Which one is... This is not MCU. What's the one with the guy... Hold on.
Oh, yeah, that guy.
He's in like a tunnel. Bane. Marion Cotillard is in it.
Dark Knight Rises?
That one.
Ow.
I'm sorry.
Samantha, go ahead.
What did I think of the movie Evita? I loved it, but I also love that it's kind of become like an icon in like...
Yeah.
Like, I think it's iconic for reasons other than it's a fantastic movie.
Michael, yes, you will love that quote. It's probably the most memorable one for me because Song Kang-ho is just so freaking brilliant in it. Thoughts on Hunchback of Notre Dame. One, it's on my top. I think it was my number 4 soundtrack of all time for Disney. So like,
I also think like it does a nice homage to Paris.
Mm-hmm.
Like I think animated is hard to capture like what Paris feels like, and I think it does a nice job.
Yeah, I think Hunchback is severely underrated and one of the best. Cult classic, Cry Baby. That's a good one, Gregory.
My cult classic is, you know this.
Rocky Horror.
Yes, Rocky Horror Picture Show.
You love Meryl Streep's performance in Fake Accent and The Iron Lady. That was.
I want to see that movie.
She's interesting. She's great. It just probably shouldn't have won the Oscar.
Can you rank these 4 movies?
Her, Stranger Than Fiction, Lost in Translation.
Say them out loud. Or don't say them out loud.
Her, Stranger Than Fiction, Lost in Translation, Spotless Mind. I would need to see Stranger Than Fiction and Lost in Translation again, because I haven't seen those in a while, but I'd probably put her first no matter what.
Huh. I put Eternal Sunshine and Spotless Mind first.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah.
Sam.
How are you? Marion Cotillard! That's exactly how I respond to Marion Cotillard. I think she's so beautiful.
She's perfect.
She's also wonderful in 9.
Yeah. She's great in everything.
So is Daniel Day-Lewis. That movie is actually really great. I saw that movie with my brother.
Which one?
9.
9. What is everyone's favorite movie musical? And after that...
I forgot that 9 is in that category.
You forgot 9 was in a movie musical? How about The Color Purple as a film?
Well, it was a film. Oh, the musical as a film.
I would
I'd
be
be interested.
so into that. It would
Only
give
if
Cynthia.
Erivo was in it.
She would get that EGOT easy.
Okay, Samantha. I also love Rocky Horror Picture Show. What is your favorite song in that movie? Mine is Over at the Frankenstein Place.
Bye, Thomas.
Bye, Thomas. I am a sucker for the floor show, which is, it was great when it all began. I was a regular Frankie fan. The whole, I mean, for those who haven't seen it, it's at the end, but I like, the time warp is classic.
Yeah. I like the time. That's probably my answer. Your favorite movie musical, Baby Driver. God, that would be a cool musical, but the sound in that and that score is so good.
Honestly, I absolutely love it. We just watched it like 2 nights ago, Sarah.
It's so good. James Marsden is so underrated.
So good in that movie.
It is such a good movie.
And so is the guy who plays Seaweed. He is remarkable.
Ryan Sykes.
That's not who does it. That's in the live.
You're right.
Yeah.
Favorite
movie musical. I'm trying to think of my answer now.
What do you think of the movie Sahara starring Matthew McConaughey?
It was cute.
I don't know if I've seen that. Have you?
Yeah. It was cute.
Favorite movie musical is Jesus Christ Superstar. That's one of my favorite musicals, so I love that.
Favorite movie musical?
I can't answer because...
You're doing this.
Because I'm going to be doing that.
My answer... There's like a fuzzy. I'm going to think about it. You answer questions.
Riddle. Fernando is the fastest mountain climber because of his diet of fish and meat. However, he's bald, toothless, and old. Still, no one can beat him. How the hell is this possible? I am aggressively bad at riddles, so I have no clue.
Oh, am I supposed to answer it? I wasn't paying attention. I was thinking of my favorite movie musical.
Great. You can read it, though.
Fernando is the fast mountain climber. I mean, I don't think the two are mutually exclusive. That's my answer. Any Netflix movies you guys recommend? I like the comedy specials, but those are movies. You know what I like? John Mulaney and the Sack Lunch Bunch.
Oh,
that is
so
my answer.
Underrated. So
Does that
good.
count as a movie?
It does now. I don't think either of us know the answer to your riddle. Let us know what it is. James Marsden is the guy from the Sonic movie. That is a hilarious thing to say. James Marsden, Michelle Pfeiffer should have been nominated for
Michelle Pfeiffer was phenomenal in it.
She was. Recommendation. My Neighbor Totoro. Isn't that an animated movie? I think that's been on my watch list, but I haven't seen it. How do you watch Spirited Away? How do I don't know if it's on any streaming platforms right now, but I know that it's I bet it's on like iTunes or something.
My favorite movie musical, I've decided, but I think it's a cop-out.
What, Guys and Dolls? West Side? No, but Grease is so good. It really is.
I also have a very special place in my heart for Grease. I have a better answer. I'll think about it, but right now it's Grease.
Yeah. Singing in the Rain.
Great
That's
choice.
a good one.
Sack Lunch Bunch is a masterpiece.
It really is.
If you're looking for a good time, watch
during
it.
your what's it called? Social distancing. God, I can never. Yeah. Have you ever seen an American movie? It's sort of a documentary about these two college friends from Wisconsin who want to make a movie.
No.
Is it on Netflix or something? Because that sounds like something we would watch.
It does sound like something we'd watch.
Answer. Fernando is a bald eagle. He is toothless and bald because his baldness and beak. Bald eagles also eat fish and meat. He is still fast because he is great at flying.
Ah.
Now I know.
That makes sense.
Which do you like more as a character? Severus Snape or Professor McGonagall? Snape. I think Snape is one of the greatest characters ever written. As a
character, Snape. I think Alan Rickman is phenomenal as Snape, but I don't think there's a better cast in that movie than Dame Maggie Smith as Professor McGonagall.
Oh, I think Alan Rickman.
Huh. Interesting.
I think Alan Rickman. Favorite DC Comics movie? Does that mean DC? I can't answer because again, that's gonna be. I'm gonna do a ranking after
answered.
Wonder Woman.
Oh no, wait, X-Men isn't DC, is it?
It's not, but I love you.
My answer is Dark Knight Rises. Then.
That's.
Grandma's got a boyfriend. I'm gonna go with Newsies again. That's my favorite musical. Sis, you got the answers. Newsies actually is a great answer.
Here's a good thing. So, Nicholas said John Mulaney should host the Oscars. So, so my question for everyone here is: should there be a host?
I think should be John Mulaney and Nick Kroll. Oh my god, I would die.
The way yes, I've not seen that. I believe yes. Totoro and Spirited Away are on Netflix, but you can watch them on
on a VPN because they're specific to where they're supposed to be.
Dang it! Do you read Marvel Comics, Max? No, I don't. Unfortunately, I did, and then I didn't. So, short answer, no. Anna and the Apocalypse is my favorite movie musical. That's a hilarious one to say. You at an Oscar, Jackson, at an Oscar party. J.K. Simmons, come quick. I just had whiplash. Boo. Rocket Man might honestly be my favorite movie musical.
I don't know if would you count that as a movie musical?
No.
Because I wouldn't count Bohemian Rhapsody, mainly because I think it's a different category. I think it's a biopic.
Yeah, I do too.
With music.
But I love Rocket Man a lot.
I need to see it.
It depends on the host.
Bring back fair. Tina Fey and Amy Poehler. Or Kristen Wiig and Maya Rudolph. I would
well, yeah.
do everything in my power to attend the Oscars if that was the case.
Both are so. All of these options would be good. My biggest thing about the Oscars would be as long as it has a host. Not a host. As long as all the awards are shown, I don't care.
Yeah.
I just if they try and give pizza out to the audience members.
Oh, I want pizza.
Oh, God, me too. Instead of showing an award, that's when I have a problem. So as long as they show the awards, I'm happy to have a host. Otherwise, no host. Because then that usually means every award is shown.
Yeah.
Gregory, it's been real, Max and Sam. So long. So long, my friend.
Bye, Gregory.
If anyone says Bohemian Rhapsody, Nicholas... Oh, here's a controversial opinion. Someone was asking that. A movie that I love that people hate. I love Bohemian Rhapsody.
I love Bohemian Rhapsody too.
I
also love Queen.
We both have problems with it outside of the movie. This was a conversation we also had earlier.
Because it's not with anything of how it was made, but it was not factually correct. And
also just the stuff with like gay, bi, and that whole thing with Freddie Mercury. But outside of like, if you look at it as a movie, I really liked it. I don't think the film editing shouldn't have won film editing, but I really liked it. So that's my controversial movie that I love that people hate. Apocalypse is also doing a live tweet along at 5 p.m. That's awesome. I didn't know that. The Muppets should host the Oscars.
I would be happy about that.
I would also be into that. Hated Jimmy Kimmel as the host. He just made the show come to a grinding halt.
I would like the curmudgeons to be Statler and Waldorf.
Oh, that would be funny.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden in the background,
Dale!
Me said Dale!
No, that's Rami Malek.
No, I understand.
That's not.
No.
He just says Dale.
I know, but
Dale.
Daylight.
That's not
I
that
know.
song.
I was just transitioning.
Ah.
Coronavirus will be canceled after its old racist and sexist tweets resurface. That was funny. That was funny. The Muppets should 100% host the Oscars. Watch Bohemian Rhapsody. Oh gosh, so many text messages. Watch Bohemian Rhapsody with advanced Indian editing on YouTube. It's mesmerizing. Oh god, that sounds horrifying. Conan O'Brien would be a great host.
Yeah, I agree.
He'd be a great host. My friends, we're gonna do. Okay.
I'm sorry, that one was me.
Yeah. We're gonna do a few more questions before we head out because we
gotta
have
eat something.
We have to. It's always we always have to go because we're always eating something. Or oh my god, so many things. How do I turn off notifications? Oh,
I'm sorry. Blame me. I started that.
Can you stop?
I'm
Stop
not
texting.
responding. I'm not responding.
Stop it.
That one's not me.
I can't turn it off right now. I'm gonna kill him.
No, you're not.
No, I'm not. A few more questions before we head out because we have wedding planning things to do, and as per usual, we need to eat. Next time, maybe we'll just like eat while watching, and
maybe
people can
we'll cook while we do this next
cooking.
time.
That'll be an interesting one. Beetlejuice movie is so underrated. Yes, it is. I own it over there. Keaton should have won lead for playing Beetlejuice. Shout.
I love Beetlejuice.
Ooh, shout. He's now standing in my living room. That's funny.
Beetlejuice.
Should have won the Oscar for Creed. I would have been so into that. Creed is also amazing. Both of them are great. Great. Third one's also amazing.
Ready for the riddle.
I'm ready.
Oh, Jackson, my heart. Did I see Irishman? Max did.
I did. I think it is a technical masterpiece, but I was very bored. Bless you.
Thank you.
But I think it is a good movie. But I just didn't care. Acting's perfect. I was just like,
to watch more movies that came out last year.
What did everyone think of Irishman? Love you, Jackson. This is a little hard. A cowboy arrived at a town on Friday. However, 3 days later, he left the town on Friday.
Friday was his horse.
That would make sense. Are y'all gonna do a wedding day vlog? Probably not.
We're gonna be in the moment in our wedding.
Yeah.
But we'll have lots of things to share after, I'm sure.
If y'all follow us on
the
Instagram and Twitter, which I'll put up really quick. If you follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and all that, Facebook pages and stuff, we'll be posting all of the pictures when they happen.
Yeah.
So,
I probably won't. I'll probably assign that to someone.
Yeah.
Sounds like a job for Sarah.
Nicholas, Irishman is so boring. Yeah, I know a lot of people that think that, like myself. But I think it is a very well-made movie. Last Hour is fine, in my opinion. Are you gonna do a B-Day live stream? I haven't even thought about. My birthday's April 19th, and I have
gonna be a fun.
No
I'm
idea.
planning something fun.
Where are we going?
Our home.
That sounds great.
I know.
Maybe McDonald's and
How are
nothing.
you gonna go to McDonald's? I get stressed when I go outside.
Yeah, the world is scary. I have no idea if I'm gonna do a birthday live stream. Maybe. He rode out on a horse named Friday.
That's
Nailed
what
it.
I said.
All right, one more riddle, and I'll just ask questions.
Okay. Go, Josh.
Oh yeah, if y'all want to follow along, that is
For
our
our wedding journey.
That is our wedding hashtag because we love the movie, the musical.
Joseph.
So it's go 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 Joe shifts.
Ha!
But I'm Ching. You need
Thank
to
you,
do
JP Coletta, for that one.
Yeah, shout out to JP.
And Sam Cooper. It's a combination.
You need to do homework and eat lunch. See you guys around and have a nice day.
Have a great day, Michael.
See ya, Michael. That might be all that we have for you today.
Any last minute burning desire questions?
Any last minute things you want to say? Y'all are the living, breathing resemblance of a perfect couple. Oh, thank you,
Jackson.
That's very kind. If y'all have any questions, remember you can always just message on Twitter, Instagram. I'll do my best to respond within 24 hours. So, yeah. Bye, Sam. Bye, Max. Bye, Nicholas.
On Swiss Army Man. Weird movie.
Oh, I missed that. Great movie.
Great. Weird.
The first floor has giant floor of venomous serpents.
I think these are...
No, from the riddle.
Oh, I see.
I think. Love you guys and congrats. Thank you.
Thanks.
Got a good right more.
Gotta go right
good
more
right more. Love you. Hashtag all the way May.
Bye, Jackson.
My
biggest fan.
Everyone. Message us. We'll get back to you. Look forward to more live streams. Look forward to more videos in about, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 6 days. Jesus, I have so much work to do. We're going to be doing I'm doing the Oscar nominations, and I have no clue what I'm going to do because I have no idea if anything is going to come out. So, we'll see what happens. And my friends, please make sure you like this video. I hate self-promotion, but like the video. Subscribe if you haven't. Share this video. There's merch if you want merch. Also, if you buy merch, I'm doing this contest, and you post it, tag me. The person who does the most fun picture gets to give me a top 10 category that'll go on my channel. So that's all in my bio.
Young, the answer is the third door because there's no electricity.
Nice.
Sorry, I've been following along the riddle.
Oh gosh. Coronavirus now surpasses 75,000. And with that, my friends, we will talk to you soon. Thank you so much for watching. That's all I have.
That's it. Bye, friends.
Shalom, my friends. And now we do the awkward thing where we press end stream and end.